Another Monday and another podcast live from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz. Only this time, we're doing it inside a Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Check this out. We are going to podcast from inside the actual vehicle. So, if you guys are ready, I know I am. Episode 36 is on the way. We'll see you inside a brand new Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz Sprinter.
Welcome to Greg T Live, episode 36. We're back at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, and live from the Mercedes Sprinter van. Today's show is sponsored by CNC Heating and Cooling. We are super excited to continue rolling out weekly episodes alongside Ray Catena. Greg T and Garrett, take it away.
All right. As Matthew McConaughey always says, it's me, Greg T, and this is Greg T Live alongside of my co-host, Garrett.
Howdy, partner.
Are you so excited to be podcasting inside a Sprinter?
Not as excited as you are.
Well, this is your idea. You've always wanted to do this.
Oh yeah, no, and you know we're getting there. We're getting there. The vision is to one day be traveling on a road.
Well, we would have been traveling if there wasn't a nor'easter that just hit the whole entire East Coast.
I know. Look at it outside. It's just drizzling.
Episode 36 of Greg T live from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, right here on Route 1. And as we were talking about it, Garrett had this idea a long time ago to podcast from inside some kind of a vehicle. And we talked to Ray Catena, we talked to the crew here, Mike Klimczak and Doug Wells, and they wanted to focus in on their Sprinter, the Sprinter vans. So they got us a beautiful, it's sort of new, it's a 2022 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. It is gorgeous, I'll be honest with you.
Built for rich.
It really is. I mean, honestly, the leather interior. So we're going to have Doug Wells in on with us in a little bit to explain more about the Sprinter and go into really into depth, into more details and everything. But anyway, so what's up, bro? How was your weekend?
Oh, it was fine. A lot of activities. We had soccer and in the rain yesterday.
Soccer in the rain,
yes.
in a nor'easter.
You are the most dramatic weather person ever.
There's this massive storm that's here.
Have you looked outside?
Listen, right now, just because it's misting right now does not mean that the storm is over. It's not over. It is a really, really bad storm. The state of New Jersey put out an APB. They said we're in an emergency, a state of emergency.
And you are the one to always complain of like, oh, we make everybody so nervous and so
Well, they did a good job because I'm nervous.
Correct. And what are you to be nervous about right now?
I don't like driving in this. I really don't. I get very nervous. I don't like the heavy winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds.
You hydroplaned once in your life. And,
I don't like it.
But yet you get behind a car every day.
But you know what? But it's okay. Why can't people just, listen, you're the type of person that you like the adventure. Right. I don't like the adventure. When I read a book, I want to know how the book ends. When I see a movie, I like to know about the ending. I don't need to have the build-up. Like, that build-up is, anxiety-driven for me. So, I don't need the extra anxiety.
Yeah, but when you started the marathon, when you ran it a few years ago...
I was sick to my stomach the entire way.
But where you were like, when am I finishing this?
Well, I was definitely nervous about how long it was going to take me to finish.
But you couldn't figure out the ending of your own marathon because you didn't run it yet.
I get that, but I still had anxiety because I'm like, I don't want to do it in 6 hours. I don't want to do it in 8 hours. I wanted to do it in a time frame where I could at least, be, cool about it. Be like, hey guys, I did it in 3 or 4 hours, which I did.
Well, that's one thing to look at it, but you want to know the exact moment you're going to finish anything. And that's with this too. You're like, I need to exactly know how much rain is going to fall and where is it going to fall.
I can't help it that I have anxiety. I cannot help that. I try to take some medicine for it. It doesn't matter. It's not about the medicine. For some reason, I have anxiety.
Right.
I don't know where it came from, and so I don't need it. So when the weather forecasters come on and they're like, we're under a state of emergency, we're going to have 4 or 5 inches of rain, flooding, deterioration of the beaches, stay indoors, don't go on the roads if you don't have to. Those are all red flags for me.
Right, and in the state of being prepared in case of something were to happen.
Right. Yeah, well, but you want to be careful.
Of course, but it didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen yet, but I'm already out. I'd rather be safer at home. I'd rather be safer under my bed, in my bed, under my covers, relaxing. But unfortunately, I have to be out here podcasting right now where there is a storm, and the storm is so strong that Ray Catena said, listen, we still want you to focus on the Sprinter. We just don't want the Sprinter out and about on the streets. They didn't want us to take it out.
Well, you know what? If they did that, we wouldn't be able to have this much ability to record stuff. So, it's a win-lose, win-win, whatever, however you want to look at it. But
yeah,
outside of whatever we did this weekend, more importantly, last Monday, you started a new chapter in your life. I
did. So I have my brand new show, Greg T in the Morning with Rochelle on 107.1 The Boss. It's more of like a central to South Jersey radio station.
Well, you said like the tip of Staten Island in New York to Atlantic City, right?
Right. It really it just like I don't know if, for those of you that don't understand the area of Jersey to Staten Island, there's a bridge called the Outer Bridge. If you go over the Outer Bridge, if you head onto all the way out to the Staten Island Expressway, right around exit 9, 10, like where Bayonne comes into play, that's where it breaks up, right about there. So it doesn't go even as far as the Verrazano Bridge in Staten Island.
Still.
So, but it is a portion of Staten Island.
You're talking to
all the way
you're
South
talking
Jersey.
to your people of Jersey.
Yo, Jersey!
The Polish man talking to all the Italians.
I'm Italian through and through. We already discussed all this. I identify as an Italian.
If I were to bring in one of those 23andMe's, would you spit in the cup and we finally put an end to this?
No, I wouldn't do it.
Why?
Because I know what's going to happen. You're gonna find something out about me that I don't believe is true, and then you know what? I'm
like
gonna
you're
have to.
Italian. Like you're Italian.
Let's skip over it anyway. So the new show started on 107.1 The Boss, and it's Greg T in the Morning with Rochelle, and we're 1 week in a day. So we worked this morning.
Still have a job.
Still doing really well. And they're all excited to have me on board, which is great. And I'm excited to be a part of it. I really am. My voice is shot because I've been doing so much talking that I'm not used to these days.
So much shaking hands, kissing babies.
That's what it is what it is. It takes a lot to make a show work and for everybody to like it. And so you have to go out there and got to shake hands, kiss babies.
What's the feedback been?
The feedback is that there's a lot of energy behind it, positive.
How much coffee have you had before you turn on the mic at 6 a.m.?
I've had maybe 3 cups of coffee already.
You realize that's the problem.
Maybe.
And then to go back to the previous conversation,
yeah.
I have anxiety.
Well, but you think coffee leads to anxiety?
Oh, hell, 3 cups of it, yeah.
Come on now. You're saying that the more coffee I drink, the more anxiety I get.
Oh, yeah. No, you know what? One day, go 5 cups. Go 5 cups and see how much you really want to just
I never gave that much thought that my coffee leads to my anxiety.
3 cups of coffee, that's a lot of caffeine in there.
Yeah, I'm drinking a lot. Maybe even a 4th cup. I don't even know.
Even more so. How many did you have today?
I probably had, let's see. Well, when I fill it up.
Right.
So what happens is I fill up the, the craft with water and I dump it in and then it brews the coffee. Now, when I pour it into my thermos.
You just take the pot with a straw?
I could drink a whole entire pot, but it's mismarked. It says that it equals, let's say, 16 cups of coffee or something like that. But that's BS. I don't believe it because
you're putting it in a Yeti, which is about 12 cups alone.
How many cups of coffee is in a Yeti?
Probably 3 to 4.
So what? I drink it black, so that's healthy. There's not a lot in it. It's just the black coffee.
The caffeine's still there.
But I don't believe that it. I think that a Yeti is maybe like 2 cups of coffee. That's about it.
No effing way.
Absolutely. You're saying that there's more coffee in a Yeti? There's like a 3rd or 4th cup in there?
Yeah.
So what? What does it do? I don't believe it does any damage.
The results are showing for itself.
My cough, I can't get rid of this cough. I got sick over 2 weeks ago, and I cannot get rid of this cough.
I love being right across from you as you
I'm
spit
not going to
into my
cough
face.
on you. I will not cough on you. I will turn my head to cough like this.
Oh.
See, I'll cough that way.
There's stuff in there. Sorry, Aiden. Sorry, Mitch.
I will not cough on anybody. There you go. You see, that's how you get it out. You got to clear that chest.
I'm sure your co-host
You got to get it out. No, there's a lot of computers that block it.
All right, so a lot of energy from the feedback. Any negative so far?
There has been a little bit of negativity.
What can we work on?
The negative part is coming from the audience that was there before I was there.
Right.
And so the title of the show is Greg T in the Morning with Rochelle.
Correct.
So some of the audience members want to know why it wasn't Rochelle with Greg T or something like that. Like, I had nothing to do with the proper title of the show. This was handed down to me from, like, upper management. So upper management made that decision to make the show called Greg T in the Morning with Rochelle. That's it, and Rochelle knows about it, you know? So it got me.
You know, it's funny, as you're coughing too, people are walking by behind us, and I feel like we're like out on the road, but it's just people walking behind the car.
See, because I caused it by forcing myself to cough.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's been a little bit of feedback, you know, little negative feedback like that. But the audience, I'm winning them over because I'm winning them over with my, you know,
Your
natural
charm.
ability and a charm. Right, exactly. And that, you know, it's a happy show. We're going in the right direction. And I think that people are going to be happy with the final product when it's all done. Right now, we're just rebuilding, you know,
Right.
and that's it. And we check your traffic all the time, do your weather, news.
When do you do the traffic and weather? On the 2s, the 5s, the 7s?
Come on. No, it's not like that. We're not a news station. We play, you know, classic hits.
Like, what was your favorite song you played today?
Bon Jovi.
Oh
My God, I love when we play Bon Jovi, man. I love it. Oh, so good. It's like what was the song? I forget which song it was by Bon Jovi, but when it comes on, man, it's like It's My Life. It's my life. It's now or never.
The fact that you still do not remember the one core memory I have stuck in my head of being on stage with me, you, your wife, and my wife at Madison Square Garden with Bon Jovi during that song is still befuddles me.
I don't remember
that you cannot remember. We're on stage with Bon Jovi.
Nah, I don't remember it. Maybe like in the pit?
No,
on the side?
on the stage.
Nah, I don't remember that. I don't think that happened. Why would we be on the stage?
Because from our friends from the record label invited us to go to the show and
But
said
was that only for like one song?
Yes.
So it's coming back to me. Maybe there was that one time where we were able to go on stage. All right,
At Madison Square Garden.
And we sat on the stage?
We stood on the stage.
We stood there during one song.
One or two songs.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
All right, you have a picture of that?
You couldn't bring your phone on stage. And it was
all right, we'll agree that it happened. I will agree that it happened. I don't recall it, but I'll agree that it happened.
It just drives me crazy.
And it was you and Allie and me and Trish?
Yes.
All right, so maybe it happened. But
such a cool moment you cannot remember to save your life.
So you have no moments in life that you don't remember?
I can't remember them.
But there's
but
gotta be.
Bon Jovi is your like number one.
He is
in your
well,
Mount
mostly
Rushmore.
Trish's.
Well, yes, in your Mount Rushmore of celebrities
from New Jersey.
From New Jersey, and just in
absolutely.
general, he is up there.
He is. So I don't recall that moment. I don't know why. Maybe it just happened too fast. Maybe it was just one song.
Or you had an anxiety and you couldn't you were thinking about how to get
home. Make fun. Anxiety is real, man.
I understand
It is anxiety. It is real. Yet last night we celebrated my daughter's Sweet 16.
Right.
And oh my God, I felt the anxiety coming up when the DJ came over to me with the microphone. It was like, all right, Dad, it's your turn for the speech. Oh my God. Even though I knew everybody at the party, I had the terrible anxiety, butterflies in my stomach. I thought I was going to throw up.
Can you give me the cliff notes of the speech?
I kept it short. I did not get all verklempt. I didn't get like upset or anything like that.
Under 5 minutes.
Yeah, totally. All I said was,
what was the takeaway moment from the speech?
Well, I said, look, I'm sorry that we have a storm here, that you guys had to drive through the storm to get
here. You all
here.
need to go home now.
Well, I would, if anybody didn't want to come, I would have had no problems with that whatsoever. But anyway, so I just said to them, I said, listen, Ella, today is your day. I said, to so many of us, you are someone here. I said, you're a best friend to all of your friends. You're a niece. You're a cousin. You're a granddaughter. I said, you're all of these things, and to us, you're our daughter. I said, you look beautiful today. I hope you have the most wonderful night of your life. And with that, I say happy birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please all rise and toast my daughter Ella to a great birthday?
You're crying.
No, I'm not. No,
you got
swear.
tears in your eyes.
I didn't.
No, you do now.
I kept it. I kept it together. I was fine with it. I really was. I was totally fine with it.
What song did you and your daughter dance to?
This this was a good one. So when we go bike riding, well, when she was little and we used to go bike riding,
Right.
we used to play a song on the phone so we'd hear it. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. And she remembered that after
Billy
all
Joel?
these years. No. You know, a wing go up in the jungle, the mighty jungle. The lion sleeps tonight.
That was Billy Joel.
No, that's not Billy Joel. The originals from like this old group.
Oh, not from Lion King.
No. So anyway, so she remembered that. So I didn't know, and she surprised me with it. Oh, see, now I can start crying because she really did surprise me. So when the DJ...
So you had no idea?
I didn't know it was coming. I had no idea. So the DJ said, Dad, come on out for the first dance. So I came out for the first dance.
What were you expecting?
I didn't know. I really didn't. I thought maybe...
Like Dance with My Father, Luther Vandross.
Like maybe something stereotypical. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So all of a sudden that came on, and I was like, oh my God, I was so touched because she remembered all those bike rides, you know. I'm going to start crying now. Maybe it's like the perfect time to go to commercials. Mitch, how we doing on time here?
You have more tears than the rain outside right now.
See, Mitch is going to play into you. He knows.
He knows.
He knows. He's like, let it go, let it
This
go.
is called a show right here. So you Dan, like, so did she say, Dad, I love you, and thanks for the bike
Of course,
rides?
while we were holding each other dancing, she said, thank you, I love you, and, you know, it was nice. I spun her. Oh, the funny part, so I spun her once, right, and everything was great. People were clapping. I went to spin her a second time. She slipped and fell onto the ground. Swear to God.
I mean,
slipped and fell in front of everybody.
If that does not sum you up in just a nutshell right there.
Right?
I mean, from beauty to that.
I couldn't believe it. Everybody, you could hear like a hush come over the whole entire crowd, and I was like, oh my God, and everybody was like screaming, oh my God, and she's on the floor. I had to like pick her up, and the song kept on playing, and the DJ was like, Dad, watch your step. I mean, I had nothing to do with it. She
Right,
slipped.
yeah, of course.
It was her shoe that, you know, she had new high heels
You
on.
pushed your daughter over, Dory.
No, she slipped on her high heels when I spun her around, and then she slipped and fell. But we got her back up. We got going.
You know,
that was it.
You know, the next time you and her dance.
Oh, well, no, at our wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, we're doing a destination wedding. After all of these storms, because when Jada had her Sweet 16...
So let's go to a destination wedding where there could be tropical storms.
No, we're going to make sure.
Oh, yeah,
we're going to make sure.
How are you going to make sure you're not going to have storms?
No more storms. When Jada had her Sweet 16, we had a hurricane roll through. Then yesterday, Ella has her Sweet 16. We have a nor'easter. That's it. We're picking everybody up, and we're going to a nice island. It'll be really relaxing. We'll make sure that there's no storms coming through.
What do you think about that? Next time you and Jada or you and Ella get to dance like that again is at their weddings.
Oh, maybe. I'm not going to cry. I know you're trying to pull up my heartstrings. I know you really want me to cry. Anyway, on that note, hey, listen, guys, if you're a small business and you'd like to be a sponsor here on our podcast,
in the car.
Listen, all you got to do is go to wheretogo.com. Go to Where to Go on Instagram, or go to Greg T Live on Instagram and direct message me. We will contact you and we'll make you a Where to Go next week. So on that note, we're getting ready to have Doug Wells in here. He's going to tell us a little bit more about the Sprinter, and we'll find out how everybody else's weekend was.
And we'll look for Greg T's voice.
And we'll look for my voice. It's all coming up right here at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey on Route 1. This is Greg T Live. This is Where to Go.
Well, thanks to Greg T, Red Tomato Urban Pizzeria is stuck in my head. What color is the tomato? Red Tomato. Red Tomato has been serving Marlboro, Cold Snack, and Manalapan communities with your favorite Italian dishes and delicious pizza for years. And Red Tomato offers gluten-free options and cauliflower crust personal pizzas. Red Tomato is in the Wawa Shopping Center on Route 520, and you can go ahead and order ahead of time at redtomatonj.com. What color is the tomato? Red Tomato. That's where to go.
Where to go?
When your comfort's on the line, we'll trust the team that New Jersey counts on. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric. Whether it's a sweltering summer day or a freezing winter night, CNC always keeps your home running right. From fast AC repairs to expert heating installs, even those electrical upgrades, these CNC pros, they do it all. Family owned, locally trusted, and available 24/7. Schedule your online service today at cncair.com. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric.
Now, if you don't know, Playa Bowls is the popular chain specializing in acai bowls, smoothies, and other superfruit-based treats. Now, Playa Bowls got started back in 2014 right at the Jersey Shore and has grown all across the U.S. They have bowls like acai, dragon fruit, coconut greens, topped with fresh fruit, granola, little honey, and other healthy ingredients. So as summer approaches, get beach-inspired, health-conscious smoothie bowls over at Playa Pliables in Princeton, South Brunswick, and East Windsor, New Jersey. Pliables, that's where to go.
Where to go?
All right, and we are back. And again, that is where to go. So if you're a small business, just reach out to us right here at Greg T Live on Instagram, and we'll be happy to make your small business a where to go next week. All right, what are you laughing at?
Just our setup. I love it.
This was your bright idea.
I love it, though.
I don't love it. I think it's a beautiful Sprinter van. I think it's very comfortable, but I don't love being like this. This is uncomfortable.
You don't like
for
to
me.
be close?
I don't like this. Yeah, there he is. Doug Wells, the head of Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz, the general manager. What do you call him?
The Brad Pitt of Mercedes-Benz.
The Brad Pitt of Mercedes-Benz. No, of car dealers.
Yeah, no, Mercedes-Benz.
He's the Brad Pitt
I just upped it.
of car dealers. That's right. So, Doug, how are you today?
Thank you for having me. I do appreciate it. This is a little tight.
Right,
but it actually is quite big when you're looking
When
from
you
here.
get in, yeah, no. I mean, we could have an audience back there.
Well, the reason why we have Doug here is Doug could tell us a lot more about this Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. What can you tell us? To be honest with you, it really is a gorgeous Sprinter. If I had to go out on a night out on the town and somebody picked me up in something like this, I would think this is just wonderful. And we got car alarms going off. I would think what an amazing night we're about to have, because this thing is gorgeous. Oh, boy.
Well, somebody's looking for a car. That's what that is all about.
All right.
But this particular van is actually what I call a luxury bus, a shuttle. So this would be used for either a private shuttle company that takes so many people in and out of the city, or for a hotel, luxury hotel, because this is not just a regular type of a shuttle bus, but this is a high-end version, very comfortable seats, diamond stitching on the seats, just very, very appointed extremely well. And there's a van, if you get a chance, like we have one in front of us, because we make all kinds of vans. I have a van that's in front of us. It's designed, and it has a chair lift for a wheelchair, and you can tie down to it has chairs on the side for the passengers, but for the people that are in the wheelchair, it straps down the two wheelchairs. So we design vans for any type of use, and you'd be surprised how many people are looking for a wheelchair van, especially because the Sprinter is so tall.
Right.
It makes it so much easier to manage inside the vehicle, to manage for somebody that is.
I wouldn't have thought of that
wheelchair.
too, because you think as you were saying, luxury, everything from when it comes to transportation, but to even say being able to customize something like that, I wouldn't have never thought about that.
No, I didn't think about it either.
Well, you think about the Sprinter van, which every manufacturer's tried to copy with the way it's designed and the look and everything else, because a typical Sprinter van that isn't set up like this, you can put a full-size pallet through the side door, full-size pallets through the inside door, and if you're doing the higher roofs, you could be 6 foot tall and you could stand inside the van.
Right.
So there's a lot of use that you can do with these vans, and like a typical van from back in the day, you can really design these vans for any type of business or any type of use. So
do you have celebrities that want Sprinters specifically, because they have crews, they have a lot of people that they travel with?
We do have I've had a few celebrities that have had a large family, that had 7 children, and we designed a van that would hold the whole family in the back, plus themselves, plus even a nanny. So if they have to do any commuting and they got to go someplace, that they have the perfect vehicle that's safe, comfortable, and believe it or not, it kind of goes in under the radar a little bit.
I think I know what team he played for.
I just think think about that. Think about having so many kids that you need to get a Sprinter van in order to drive everybody around.
It's a school bus.
Right, that's exactly it. Like if that was me and I had 7 kids and I had to get a Sprinter van, I'd be driving around saying, what the hell did I do with my life? I have 7 children. I mean, that's a lot of kids. I had to get a Sprinter van.
And this particular van that you're sitting in is actually a pre-owned one. It's a 2022, but look at the condition of this van.
It's gorgeous. That's why I couldn't believe it.
This van looks like it was a brand new van.
Yeah, it looks like it was just built.
100%, it really does.
One of our customers, they traded it in. They took a new one, need a new version of this, and this one is actually, I think we have a deposit on this particular van currently.
Wow. It's really fascinating. Honest to God, it really is. I love how everything lights up in here. I like, just all the little effects, all the extras.
Well, you got a flat screen TV behind your head.
Flat screen TV.
Wi-Fi built in.
Correct.
So you can play video games
over
over
here. Charging cords all where you can plug in all your phones.
I love it.
Where's the phone going? Is the phone talking to the driver?
So that is strictly to talk to the driver.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. I mean, to be so rich. bitch to be sitting in a Sprinter van and call up ahead and say, "Oh, just stop right over here. I'd like to run into the store and come right out." You know, it's
well,
amazing.
back in the day when you and I were young, it was
Yeah.
more of a big long Lincoln Town Car, a big long Lincoln Cadillac.
That's right. That's exactly
and
what it
they
was.
still had those phones to talk to the driver in the
Right,
back, and,
right.
and you had the privacy glass in the front. Main difference is these are a lot taller, a lot more room, and when it comes to safety, you're not going to find a vehicle that's going to be safer.
Right here at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey.
Hey, you know what? I want to call you two out because you
Why?
two were so confident a few weeks ago.
About
so
what?
confident
About what?
About a specific performer playing at the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
You two were.
I said no to Taylor Swift.
it was just him then.
I
It was
said
just-
no to Taylor
It was just
Swift.
them.
You said she was not going to be performing?
I said she was not.
Oh, I
then
said
you
she
were
was-
100%
I
in.
said for sure
and,
she
you,
was.
and you suggested Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
Oh, how did you know? Had you have the inside track?
probably.
Oh my God! See, yeah. So Bad Bunny is performing. So okay,
Yeah,
I was wrong.
you were tying sourdough into it. You were tying the fact that she had the number, whatever, 62
Right.
behind. Like you were finding
sounded
all
good.
these little nuances.
See, I would have preferred Aerosmith and Youngblood.
Oh,
to
that would've been
me,
good.
doing an Ozzy tribute.
Oh yeah.
Now, to me, that would have been a great way to do a Super Bowl.
That would have
There's
been
always
really
next year, Doug.
excellent.
There's always next year.
So, Doug, over the weekend, my daughter had a Sweet 16, and I had to get up and give a little speech. Do you remember when your daughter had a Sweet 16?
My daughter she actually opted not to have the
Oh,
Sweet 16.
how lucky did you get?
So
Keep
we,
on rubbing it in. Keep
so
on
we,
rubbing
so
it in.
we did something cool. We did, took her and her friends to a great place in the city, Broadway show, that whole thing.
man.
We did all that. But to me, when your daughter gets to that age and you're doing a Sweet 16
Yeah.
and you're doing anything like that, even if you did it on a smaller venue, your daughter is your daughter, and we all remember when we were holding them in our palm of our hand.
We all remember.
And then they become, and just like your daughters are becoming beautiful young ladies.
Thank you.
It is something that, as a parent, we strive to. All we can do is give them the best life we
Right.
could possibly give them
Right.
the right guidance, and let them travel on their life the right direction. And I'm guessing with you and your wife that you guys are doing that because your daughters, I've met
Yeah.
them, they are exceptional, and I think you're going the right
Thank
direction.
you.
But your heart, I guarantee you, when you did that speech,
That's exactly where I'm going with the speech.
you brought back memories.
That's
and,
right.
And it made you realize that those times that seemed like yesterday went
Yep.
so fast.
Super fast. It really, Doug. It goes by so quick. All of a sudden, she's 16 years old, and it's like, what? When did that just happen? So you've never had the opportunity to have to give a speech on behalf of your daughter yet?
I have not had to do that.
Oh man.
Yeah, when he does, though, it's going to be spectacular.
But my daughter already knows if when the time comes, I will be able to, because I'm a little.
Are you gonna cry?
I'm a little shy.
Yeah, you're a little shy. Yeah.
I will probably
on
cry.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
But my daughter's a little older. She's 21 in her senior year of college.
Well, wait till you have to get up and give a speech. You're gonna get emotional, and I was hoping that you were gonna say that you have, and I wanted to know if you got emotional during your speech, and I wanted to know the things that you said. Like I wanted to see, did I cross the T's and dot the I's the right way? So I tried to keep it, short and sweet, so I wouldn't get emotional. I could have went on and on and on, and I would have gotten emotional for sure. But I knew, because I was such a softie, so I wanted to go quick and easy and get in and get out. I just wanted to know, how you did it, but you didn't do it yet.
But I got to just say, there's no doubt in my mind whether you did it the long or the
Yep.
short version, that your daughters already know how you feel about them.
They do, and she was really thankful. And she said that on the dance floor as well. She said, "Thank you for the things you said about me." So that was very nice too. It really hit home. It really got to my heart.
What did?
So-
Yeah, you go ahead, Doug.
I apologize, but
No.
it's because you're just talking about heartfelt. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
to myself, eventually when our daughters get married, my wife's best friend's daughter's getting married in Florida next week, but this past Sunday,
Yeah.
past Friday, we actually went to the church in Newark. Beautiful church. I mean, this incredible church
In Newark.
In Newark. And they actually had a very small few people.
Right.
And
Friends,
weren't expecting anybody to come, even though we went. And the actual real wedding was actually there,
Yep.
So that was done, which I understand
More
a lot
meaningful,
of
yeah,
of people are doing this because if they're doing it, they're getting the official wedding behind, and then
Right.
this is so. But watching them walk down, without a lot of people, they were watching, my wife's best friend Rita, the tears coming down in her eyes, and
Right.
she's realizing, and watching her father Gary, you could just see that, you understand that this is your daughter's now grown up.
That's right. Get ready. And then they're going to have to be renting out a Sprinter quite like this to take the whole entire wedding party back and forth from the, from the church to the place and back and forth. Oh, yeah. And then you'll be sitting there crying your eyes out.
Guess where the wedding I have to go to?
Where is it? In Aruba?
Palm Beach.
Oh, nice. This guy travels. Unbelievable.
That's how he keeps that glow of a tan.
Right.
It's going to be at Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, my God. He's going to Mar-a-Lago yet. Wow, isn't that nice?
So it should be a really beautiful. I'm excited to go to Palm Beach. My daughter is excited to go because we're going to take her to Worth Avenue just
Who
to
wouldn't
knock
be?
around. So my daughter's really excited. I mean, flying down Friday, we fly back Sunday night, but it'll be fun.
I love it.
Back to see us in next week's podcast.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
coming back just in time for it, the next week's podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the general manager of Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz here in Edison. You know him, you love him. He is the Brad Pitt of the car dealership.
Just say the whole company.
Of the whole company, the Brad Pitt of the company.
Jimmy would want to fight you on that. He thinks he's the Brad Pitt.
Oh, come on.
We can't have two Brad Pitts.
Right, exactly.
He could be Clooney.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah, Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
There is second best.
That's
right.
who you guys are.
That was Greg T. that said that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Doug Wells. Big round of applause for Doug Wells.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you very much for being here. All right, guys, we're going to take another quick little break. Again, if you're a small business and you want to get on board, what are you laughing at?
Hi, everybody.
Well, this is your bright idea. How else can I do this? I got to look at the camera this way.
I love this.
Oh, my gosh.
I love this.
Please.
I'm sneaking out.
Keep-
All right,
keep
you
going.
sneak out while you can. Sneak out while you can. All right, and we have some onlookers. People are looking at us now. Yep, it's just two guys in a Sprinter podcasting live.
Wait until next week.
Oh, my God, I can hardly wait. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Where to Go. We'll be right back with more.
Well, thanks to Greg T, Red Tomato Urban Pizzeria is stuck in my head. What color is the tomato? Red tomato. Red Tomato has been serving Marlboro, Colts Neck, and Manalapan communities with your favorite Italian dishes and delicious pizza for years. And Red Tomato offers gluten-free options and cauliflower crust personal pizzas. Red Tomato is in the Wawa Shopping Center on Route 520, and you can go ahead and order ahead of time at redtomatonj.com. What color is the tomato? Red tomato. That's where to go.
Where to go? When your comfort's on the line, we'll trust the team that New Jersey counts on. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric. Whether it's a sweltering summer day or a freezing winter night, CNC always keeps your home running right. From fast AC repairs to expert heating installs, even those electrical upgrades, these CNC pros, they do it all. Family owned, locally trusted, and available 24/7. Schedule your online service today at cncair.com. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric.
Now, if you don't know, Playa Bowls is the popular chain specializing in acai bowls, smoothies, and other superfruit-based treats. Now, Playa Bowls got started back in 2014 right at the Jersey Shore and has grown all across the U.S. They have bowls like acai, dragon fruit, coconut greens, topped with fresh fruit, granola, little honey, and other healthy ingredients. So as summer approaches, get beach-inspired, health-conscious smoothie bowls over at Playa Bowls in Princeton, South Brunswick, and East Windsor, New Jersey. Playa Bowls, that's where to go.
Where to go?
Well, thanks to Greg T, Red Tomato Urban Pizzeria is stuck in my head. What color is the tomato? Red tomato. Red Tomato has been serving Marlboro, Colts Neck, and Manalapan communities with your favorite Italian dishes and delicious pizza for years. And Red Tomato offers gluten-free options and cauliflower crust personal pizzas. Red Tomato is in the Wawa Shopping Center on Route 520, and you can go ahead and order ahead of time at redtomatonj.com. What color is the tomato? Red tomato. That's where to go.
Where to go? When your comfort's on the line, we'll trust the team that New Jersey counts on. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric. Whether it's a sweltering summer day or a freezing winter night, CNC always keeps your home running right. From fast AC repairs to expert heating installs, even those electrical upgrades, these CNC pros, they do it all. Family owned, locally trusted, and available 24/7. Schedule your online service today at cncair.com. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric.
Now, if you don't know, Playa Bowls is the popular chain specializing in acai bowls, smoothies, and other superfruit-based treats. Now, Playa Bowls got started back in 2014 right at the Jersey Shore and has grown all across the U.S. They have bowls like acai, dragon fruit, coconut greens, topped with fresh fruit, granola, little honey, and other healthy ingredients. So as summer approaches, get beach-inspired, health-conscious smoothie bowls over at Playa Bowls in Princeton, South Brunswick, and East Windsor, New Jersey. Playa Bowls, that's where to go.
Where to go?
Guys, and we are back one more time, one more go around, live from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, right here on Route 1. I'm Greg T. This is Garrett.
Yes.
And we are still live inside the Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. And still here,
I
still
can't
at
believe you
it.
asked for more coffee.
I need some coffee. It's been a long day for me, man. How many cups of coffee till it's over?
Well, at this rate, we're recording this in the afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock. You're going on cup number 6. So how many more cups of coffee do you think you'll have?
No, after this, I'll grab a slice of pizza and call it a day.
Call it a day?
Yeah, I'll be done. Hey, I have a question for you.
Wait, before we cars and coffee.
Oh my God, that's right. So next next week or 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, October the 26th, we're going to be at Cars and Coffee at Ray Catena Audi in Freehold, New Jersey, starting at 9 a.m. You will find us there for Cars and Coffee as we podcast live from the Audi car dealership in Freehold, New Jersey.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to have coffee.
Why?
There.
Why?
I mean, the amount of...
I'm going to need more coffee.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? Bring your Yeti that day, and we'll see how much coffee your Yeti could hold.
Fine, we'll find out.
How many cups of coffee?
2 cups.
It's not 2 cups.
Maybe a cup and a half then.
Unless you have one of those large mugs, like one of those those mugs you get on Father's Day that say "Number One Dad."
All right, I have a question.
Yeah.
How often do you go back to your high school reunion?
Never.
Never. Why not?
Just, I mean, real no need, and especially with the internet. I mean, high school reunions up before the internet was, hey, what are you up to?
Yeah.
Everybody knows everything about everybody.
So I have a friend that likes to go to every single class reunion, every single hangout, no matter what it is. He likes to be a part of all of them, you know?
Well, without giving reasoning, what does this person do? What is their main job right now?
Well, it has nothing to do with his job. He just enjoys seeing everybody from high school, and he hasn't gotten over it yet. So this past Saturday, a lot of kids that I graduated with, they all came up and they went to a local bar. And, there's maybe, I don't know, I would say close to 100 kids that went to this local bar. I chose not to go. I drew a line in the sand, and I said, you know what? I've done it already. I've moved on. I didn't want to reminisce anymore. I didn't want to go back. It just didn't need it.
Which is big of you. Because for the fact that you are a man of nostalgia.
Yes, but I felt like I've had enough. I've already gone down that road so many times that I was able to just move on.
And maybe that, you know what? Maybe that's the thing because you love to just check in on people. So maybe you need to hit that point of checking in on people so much that you just move on.
Yeah, well, I'm ready to move. I am. So anyway, my buddy called me up, gave me so much crap for it. Was like, I cannot believe you're not here. Get over here. What are you waiting for? And I was like, dude, so it all came full circle. And I finally had the courage to tell him. And I said, bro, I am done. I don't need to see them anymore. Like, I'm okay with seeing the 4 or 5 friends from high school and I go play a round of golf with them.
Right.
And I'm totally fine with that. And, like, that's it. I even texted them, and I texted those guys, and I said, hey, are you guys going tonight? And they were like, no. And I said, are you guys fine with, like, the friendship that we have, we've continued, and we go golfing once, twice a year? And they all agreed, absolutely, we are fine. And I just don't see the need to go to high school reunions anymore. I just don't.
Well, you know what? I would be surprised. If you asked me if you went, I would be like, you were probably one of the first ones there.
No, I am really done. I just don't need it anymore. I think what happens is there comes a time in your life where you've done it too many times. You've talked to the same people. You've reminisced with the same people. You've heard the same stories, the old jokes. You've done it all already. You don't need to do it anymore. You move on with your life. And like, that's it. It's time to disattach yourself from that old school way of living and just move into the future. And then that's the end of it. I don't need to go backwards anymore. And that's really what I felt like. And you know what? I was better for it. Like, I felt good on Saturday night knowing that I wasn't there. I was okay with it. Like, I really felt good.
I mean, as much as I feel like your therapist sometimes, I think you've broken through with something here. Just look outside of high school.
Yeah.
Look outside of high school.
I had no regrets. I had no anxiety. I had no guilty feelings of not being a part of it. I was okay with letting it go and just saying, I'm going to do my own thing. Saturday night, I sat back. I had a cigar. I had a nice glass of whiskey. I set the table up in the garage. I was all set up, and I watched some hockey, and I sat back and relaxed. What's going on now?
Mike's in the front seat.
Mike's in the front seat. What's he doing? Oh, look at this. My espresso.
Look at that delivery.
Thank you, my friend. Because I need a little espresso.
Oh, it looks like sugar, too.
Had some sugar. I need that. This is too much. I'll give myself a heart attack.
Oh, the sugar's the line for heart attack?
Listen, at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz, you're always going to live like you're rich. You're going to live like you're a multimillionaire.
So with that espresso, we're up to at least 6 cups of coffee
and
today.
I love espresso.
Double or single?
1.5.
That's
really good, too.
All right.
That is really good.
Well, you sip on that, too. Well, I'm glad I'm glad you came to the determination that you don't need to hold on to the past like that in high school.
I don't need it anymore. I really don't. I don't need it, and I'm prepared to move on. But I would like to hear from people. You know, really, message me at Greg T Live on Instagram. I read all of your Instagram messages, so please just continue to drop me a message and tell me, do you still go back to your old high school reunions? Like, do you still feel the need to have to go back? I am completely over it. Completely over it. I don't need to be a part of it anymore. Done with it. Done.
Well, before we,
Yes.
we're going to wrap up in a second, but 2 things. We were talking about you kind of vaguely remembering you and I being on stage with Bon Jovi at Madison Square Garden.
It's coming back to me.
And yes, and you said that he is on the Mount Rushmore of your celebrities.
Yeah.
So who are the other 3 celebrities on that Mount Rushmore?
You say what? I asked you not to ask me this question. I said don't do it. Why did you do it? You said, oh, we're going to talk about fast food.
Well, we are too.
No, then talk about fast food. I don't know who's on my list of celebrities. I mean, I would say on my Mount Rushmore, there's Bon Jovi, there's Billy Joel, there's who else? Derek Jeter, there's
one more.
Derek Jeter, Bon Jovi, Billy Joel, and I don't know. It'll come to me.
Okay.
Dad.
All right. Well, so
That's a good Mount Rushmore right there.
It's okay.
That's a good one.
It's okay.
Who would you put on yours?
Let's see. We'll start with. I'll go Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's good.
Jay-Z.
Jordan, of course. I mean, I could have said LeBron James, Aaron Judge. I could have said that, but I was trying to get real.
Well, I am getting real.
Yeah, okay, fine. So Jordan.
Let's see. I will also go.
Give me a local figure from Jersey.
Oh, you want local from Jersey? I'll. You know what? Bruce.
Bruce, of course. Bruce is great.
Yeah, Bruce is up there, and then one more. I'll go Eli Manning because he gave me 2.
Oh, Eli Manning. That'd be kind of. I don't know if he's on Mount Rushmore.
He gave the Giants 2 Super Bowls.
He really did. Why doesn't anybody realize that? He really did, though.
Because everybody just looks at him like, oh, he's he's not Tom Brady. He doesn't look like Tom Brady.
You're right. He doesn't have that. Yeah,
he doesn't have that cut chin like Tom Brady. Like he's the average guy. But
you're right. Maybe Eli Manning. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right,
I'm not going to steal yours, but it is a good one.
No, you can't. So you got to
podcasting out of the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter here at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz.
Yes. All right. So I was looking this up, and you're a man of fast food. You love every time I call you, you're like, oh, I'm going through the drive-thru right now.
I was eating at Popeyes last week.
Yeah, there you go. So it got me thinking, which came first?
Chicken or the egg?
Yes. So I'm going to give you 2, and then you'll see which one came first, and I'll let you know. We'll start with White Castle.
White Castle.
And KFC.
White Castle.
Why?
Because I believe that they came first.
1921. White Castle was
See?
was.
I knew it.
KFC 1930. All
I
right.
love it. I love it.
Let's go Dairy Queen and In-N-Out Burger.
Dairy Queen.
Which came first?
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen, 1940. In-N-Out
Yes.
Burger, 1948.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
2 for 2, baby.
Subway
Yep.
or Taco Bell?
Oh, that's a good one.
Subway or Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Wrong. Taco Bell. Wait, you're right.
Yes!
Taco Bell came first, 1962.
3 for 3.
And Subway came 1965.
This is really good. I'm going to steal this tomorrow.
There you go. All right. Hey, you said it. You were just at it. Popeyes
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Wendy's?
Wendy's.
1969 versus 1972.
Nice. 4 for 4.
Chipotle
Oh, boy.
or Chick-fil-A?
That's a difficult one.
Chipotle or Chick-fil-A?
I'm going to say Chick-fil-A.
You are wrong.
Damn.
Actually,
Wait.
Hold on. No, you are right. There
5
we are.
for 5. 5 for 5.
Chipotle came 1993.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A, 1967.
Woo.
All right, here we go. This one's a tough one. The last one.
Yeah.
Which came first?
Hmm?
Five Guys
Yeah.
or Shake Shack?
Oh. I don't know. That is a tough one right there. I'm going to have to, this is a random guess. Shake Shack.
Five Guys came first.
Really?
1986, and Shake Shack came right after that in 2001.
Wow. I didn't know that.
There
I
you
did
go.
not know that. I love it. I'm going to steal this tomorrow for tomorrow's show.
I mean, there's other
it's a
random
great
ones
idea.
too.
Great idea.
Which
came first?
White Castle or A&W?
White Castle.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, but it's funny though. They were the first fast food hamburger chain.
What'd you type in to get this list?
Hold on.
Which came first?
So
ChatGPT?
actually, the first one around was A&W. It was founded in 1919. White Castle was founded in 1921. But
Yeah.
White Castle was the first fast food hamburger chain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting.
So A&W came first,
Right.
Because it was the first one
I
to
get it.
market. But then A&W.
So is that what you did? Which one came first in ChatGPT?
Just rank the oldest to youngest.
Well, I love it.
Fast food restaurant.
I'm going to try it with ChatGPT later on, see if I can conjure up an entire list.
Yeah, you will
That's
be
good
able
stuff.
to.
I like that a lot. All right, man. On that note, are you ready to roll out of here?
I can't believe you had that much coffee.
Please. I now I'm wired. I'm ready to go. I definitely want to get out of here now. Now I can't sit still. Now I'm sitting here. I feel like I'm trapped in here. I got to get the hell out.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. What?
We're getting
Oh
White
my
Castle in a
God,
smart car.
no. I was just told by the marketing director here at Ray Catena, we're going to go get White Castle in a smart car next week. So stick around. We've got so much more to do with Greg T Live. Oh, that's going to kill me. You ready to get on out of here?
Yeah, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, for episode 36, live from Ray Catena, Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, we are out of here. Next week, Smart Car Adventures on Greg T Live. Only here at Ray Catena, Mercedes-Benz will this happen. Oh, my God. We'll see you here in 2 weeks as well. Cars and Coffee. Don't forget it. In Freehold at Audi, Ray Catena Audi in Freehold, New Jersey. On that note, I'm burping. Peace. Greg, T you later. We're out.